Normally when you think of $375 for gaming PC, you probably think of the Toasty Bros buying an office PC and upgrading it. But today we have a full-fledged custom gaming PC.
While also featuring a Ryzen CPU and an RTX GPU, I am very excited to put this build together and see how it performs after a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by Micro Center, one of the best places to shop for tech. Micro Center is one of our favorite stores to shop for PC hardware, and this month they're taking it even further with their fall savings event. This is the perfect time to snag parts to build your own PC or even make some upgrades. Micro Center makes it super easy to deal hunt. All you have to do is head over to the top deals page and you can find all of the best deals. One of our favorites is the AMD Ryzen 5 7600X, Asus B650M, and 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM bundle for just $300. Plus, Micro Center Miami is officially open. If you're in the Miami area, you should check out their newest location and make your trip. Micro Center is even opening another new store in Santa Clara. Sign up for early access and you can receive a free 128GB flash drive when the store opens. If you're interested in learning more about everything Micro Center has to offer, check out the links in the description down below or head over to microcenter.com. Big thanks to Micro Center for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
Coming all the way from AliExpress, the Ryzen 5 3500 6-core 6-thread. So this was an awesome little CPU when it came out that at first was kind of like OEMs only, but then eventually we started to be able to get these from out of country, and $39 is pretty crazy. I mean, you could go on eBay and get a 3600, which is 6-core 12-thread for more like $50 to $75. But guys, when you're just absolutely trying to hammer that price to performance, this is definitely a good way to do it. But that Ryzen 5 3500 from AliExpress does not come with a stock cooler. They typically don't. So this is an AMD stock cooler. You could spend $20 and get an aftermarket cooler, but instead we spent about $5. You see them go from $5 to $10 typically, and it comes with thermal paste pre-applied, so we don't even have to buy thermal paste. Now this motherboard is cheap as heck. B450s on Amazon, brand new, believe it or not, are really cheap. This was $59. It's an ASRock B450m-HDV revision 4.0. They couldn't get it right the first 3 times, I guess. So we have this. It's honestly, it's a really cheap board. I mean, you can just tell by looking, this thing is not designed to handle a lot, but for this type of build, it's going to be perfect. Coming in at $34, we have this Teamgroup T-Force Vulcan Z RAM. This is 16 gigs in total. It is dual channel because there's 2 sticks, 3200 megahertz. It's just run-of-the-mill RAM. It's black, you know, no RGB. You save money that way. I mean, $34, you really can't go wrong. And double that, because for $34 again, we have the Silicon Power 512 gig. This is an NVMe SSD. These actually have pretty decent speeds for being Gen 3. It's the A60 model, so if you guys want to go out and buy a 512, a 1 terabyte, they have them all on Amazon.
Now for the GPU, which is becoming a really good used GPU option. This is an RTX 2060 that we bought for $109. If you can find this for $100 to $109, especially compared to something like the 1660 series, which is really popular right now, definitely go with this option because, again, you get RTX, which really just gives you access to DLSS, which is really awesome for these budget GPUs. And also, it's just slightly better performing than something like a 1660 Super for just a little bit more money. The model we have right here is an MSI model, which I will say is in really nice condition. It almost looks new. Comes with the cover here, and yeah, with some deal hunting, you can find similar models like this, and it'll perform great with that Ryzen 5 3500. And to power the build, of course, Segotep GN 650W 80+ Gold, the go-to power supply for PCBros.tech, our PC selling business. Buy this PC or other PCs today over on PCBros.tech, and yeah, you'll have some really awesome experiences buying PCs if you don't feel like building yourself. But yeah, 650 watts, more than enough for this PC build. You can probably get away with a 500 watt if you want to save a little bit of money, but these are ones we have in bulk. We use them regularly, and at $45, it's good value. Now for the case. We tried something different here, meaning we found this $49 case on Amazon, which I do not have a knife to open up yet, but it is the Shadow Mark War Reparo case, which I will say on the Amazon listing, it is labeled as the JoyJom Micro ATX case with 2 ARGB fans. Are they going to be ARGB coming in at $49? Maybe, I don't know. But hey, we're gonna go take a look at this thing, and it is a compact build. It's gonna be interesting to see how everything fits, but it is Micro ATX, supposedly. And with that in mind, we should be able to get some pretty good price performance using this thing. So let's see what it looks like. Actually, no, that's tempered glass, baby. That is tempered glass, baby. All right, let's move this around here. So what we have right here is 2 fans up top. I don't know why they put the 2 fans up top. We'll definitely change that. We'll probably put intake up front if we have room for it and one in the back, but actually I don't know if one will go in the back. We might have to go with that airflow configuration, but the beauty of this build being not a super high power build is thermally we shouldn't have any problems. But yeah, tempered glass, Micro ATX. It does fit a full-size power supply, but I will say cable management is going to be interesting because there is no back panel. So we're going to be plugging everything up and really trying to cram the cables in there. But hey, for a good change of pace, I feel like I was lied to about the handle, unless there's a handle hiding in here. Is there? Ah, there is a handle. The handle's in here. So yeah, you can screw in a handle on the top of it. But we'll see how this build actually turns out with this case. There's a ton of options you can go with. The Aqua 3 from Akinos for like $10 more would be a good option. And yeah, you could go that route if you want to. But hey, trying something different here, and I'm excited to build it, see how it performs, and see if this is the best meta build for 374 bucks. So one weird thing Jonah just pointed out as I was getting ready to get this build ready to, well, build in, the fans up top, I think, are reverse blade fans, which I guess makes a little more sense. Normally, you still want your intake fans to be on the bottom, but hey, at least they have the airflow right, where there's just a bunch of intake and then I guess exhaust all the way around here. I will probably still move these down here. Actually, no, I think I might just leave it. It's not gonna be great. It's not gonna be the most ideal airflow configuration for this budget build. I think I'm gonna leave it because the feet right here, I feel like it's gonna be very tight on airflow at the bottom here. So we'll run with this configuration, see what temperatures are like. If there's a problem, we'll move it around, but reverse blade fans, $49 case. Surprise. Some may say compromises were made for this PC build. All jokes aside, normally we don't talk right here, we go straight into benchmarks, but I will say this case, being that we experimented to try this case, there were a lot of weird things that we had to do to make this work. One, you might see right here, this front panel is bulging out, and you might be wondering why. Well, for some reason, there are these like screws with caps that hold in the front panel, and it blocks you from installing a ATX power supply, which is the only kind of power supply you can install. Why? I don't know. Removed that one screw, which then led to this slight bulge because it's literally holding this panel in. Kind of weird. Everything else is fine. It's just not an amazing build overall in terms of like case and style and everything. I would highly recommend spending $10 more if you're copying this config to just get a standard Micro ATX case. I know you were mentioning the BitPhoenix Nova case. The Micro ATX case is a good option. I say you all, like I was pointing to the viewers. I'm pointing to Jonah behind the camera. That's a good option as well for like 50 something bucks, and it's standard. But hey, at least you guys can actually see a video of this case if you were shopping for it. I probably wouldn't get it at $49. If it was 30 bucks, maybe. 49, Let's go ahead and dive into some benchmarks.
All right, guys, we are playing Warzone, and we are currently running max FOV, full screen, 1080p. We are doing the basic presets right above minimum. We do have DLSS set to performance.
Yeah, we basic. Yeah, we're using DLSS. Deal with it.
Yeah, this is definitely the type of PC that like you want to use some upscaling, you know?
Yes,
like
sir.
I'd rather get, you know, more than 60 FPS. And honestly, it ain't gonna make my competitive gameplay that much different.
Guys, you're not that good at games for that matter. Let's be real here.
No way Blood's gonna try to...
Oh, Michael!
What kind of controller was that?
Michael got you.
Because hold up. Oh, he's level 1150, he's lagging.
Oh no! Now they're scared.
Oh God.
No,
My
no.
sniping performance is not here. Oh, dude, that was, wow. This thing sucks, dude. Holy crap.
What is this? What in tarnation is this gun?
Why does it have so much ammo? Dude, I can't, man. I literally can't. Level 1172.
What?
And how does Blood know exactly where I am, bro? No!
Oh!
No!
The same guys.
Oh my God, oh my God. I
No.
think this might actually already be it for me. Get
Ah!
off.
Is he actually not gonna make it for 5?
Oh!
3, 2, 1. No, I don't think
Did I
he got
get
it.
I'm not in the same spot.
Oh, we got one.
Tap. Is that my teammate? Oh. Wait. No,
No,
okay.
that was-
I saw his redeploy.
You just shot your teammate. You just called him brain dead.
Oh, someone. Right here. Oh, it's this guy. I killed him earlier.
Hey, oh, your
Hi,
teammate.
teammate.
And, oh.
I'm not good at this game anymore, apparently, but the PC did really good, so that's great.
It's good. It does the job.
I'm playing again. No, I'm just kidding. Oh.
All right, gamers, we're in Fortnite on this really budget PC, and I have the FPS locked to 120. I don't know why I did that. We're on a limited frame rate, DX11, far view distance, low textures, and we're just gonna try DX11 right now because that is what it defaulted to. But if things are a little bit stuttery like it has been, I might try DX12 low settings or performance mode. We'll see what happens here. But as you can see, and as you saw during the Call of Duty benchmark, we're definitely CPU bound here with the Ryzen 5 3500. It might be worth it for you. Obviously, you can say this until the end of time. Spend a little bit more money, get a little more performance, but it might be a better value proposition for people who are playing a lot of esports titles to spend the extra like $15 to $20 for a 3600 for the 6 cores and 12 threads, and that thing can handle a lot of GPUs still. So maybe that would be worth it, but we'll see if it settles out. This is still the first drop in Fortnite, and normally that is the stutteriest. Oh, he's got the auto turret. All right. Oh! I can't hit shots. Here he is. What? Am I getting trolled? Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hide! There's somebody else. Oh, I'm dead. No way! How did I kill that guy? Oh! Oh, someone's dead. Ah, no shot there. A little stuttery, kind of what I expect from a 6-core 6-thread, but it was a bit better. But now we finished benchmarking this PC in Warzone and Fortnite. Let's go ahead and run a couple of builds and benchmarks, some more demanding games, see if we can stretch that 2060 out a little bit more to see its maximum performance, and yeah, talk more about this PC. While the case is not great, temperatures are good, probably wouldn't recommend you build this case, but this configuration is actually pretty good value.
Alright guys, we just got done benchmarking this nice little micro ATX gaming PC, and for the price, it did really well. The fact that we didn't have to order like all parts on AliExpress too is pretty nice. So the fact that you can get these CPUs for so cheap just opens up an opportunity to really go with multiple different levels of Ryzen, in this case in a very inexpensive way.
Speaking of case, we still don't really recommend this case. I mean, it's fine, but I'm already looking at it, and just with us building it, there's a scratch right here. This bulge is coming out because of the power supply. These screws are not great, and I didn't screw that in. They just don't look that great. So just buy another case for $50. We'll leave some alternate suggestions in the links down below with all the other parts. They are affiliate links, and they will help us out. So you can get something that's a little bit better, but hey, if you want this, it technically works. It's just kind of a pain to build in. But in terms of the other benchmarks we ran Black Myth Wukong 1080p medium settings with DLSS, got a 68 FPS average with a max of 79 and minimum of 13. Few stutters here and there is what caused that minimum of 13 FPS. Cyberpunk at 1080p medium settings with DLSS enabled as well. 91 FPS average with a minimum of 66 and a max of 117. DLSS works so great in Cyberpunk, it's crazy. The finals at 1080p medium settings with DLSS balance got 70 plus FPS average, and our 3D Mark time spot score was 7,029, which is a 5 cent per point score. All in all, this combination using that AliExpress CPU is great price to performance. The only thing we would modify with this build, once again, is probably a different case, but you let us know down below. What do you think of this build? Are you maybe considering buying a CPU from AliExpress right now? Because they got these 3500s, 3600s, so many options for you to build awesome budget PCs. If you want to see any other ones, let us know down below.
And as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
So guys, you probably saw the short we made where our Instagram got banned. Well, we finally made a new one. It is toastybros.tech, and that handle may change soon.
It may change, but go follow that account. I promise it's actually us. There's some cool posts up there, and we're trying to rebuild our Instagram, so go to toastybros.tech. The link's down below. See you guys later. Bye.
We'll never contact you about winning a giveaway on Instagram.
Never!